welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time checking me out, welcome. My name is Aysha. I'd love it if you subscribe down below and join the fam. That'd be amazing. Today's video, I'm finally doing the Hourglass foundation review. If you guys watched my Sephora VIB sale haul, you guys would have seen that I ordered the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and a lot of you guys said that you wanted to see my first impression on it and sort of a wear test and review. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm also filming this on my new camera. This is the first sort of makeup video that I'm filming on my camera, so I'm so excited. I think you guys are seeing this on Friday, so you guys already would have seen I think 2 videos on this new camera, but I hope you guys are enjoying the quality. I know I certainly am, and I'm loving the autofocus, so yeah. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this video. I will be going into just a couple details of this foundation in the beginning of the review, and then I will put it on for you guys. I will do a wear test. I am going to dinner a little later tonight, so I'm gonna see how long wearing this foundation actually is. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. Now this foundation retails for $56 in Canada and $46 in the US, so it is definitely up there. It is very expensive, so I'm really hoping that this comes through because my coint ran out of my damn wallet for this. Mine is in the shade Golden Almond. I'm hoping this is a good shade match. It does look pretty good in the tube. I'm so in love with this package. Like, it is just so sleek. I just want to like put it up on my counter. I probably will after this. I will go over a couple of the details that this foundation claims. So it claims that it's a long-wearing foundation stick with the coverage of concealer, fluidity of a liquid, and weightlessness of a powder for invisible full coverage. Now that sounds amazing. As you can see, I do have color correcting stuff on my face. I did color correct the dark spots, which is around my mouth and then underneath my eyes. As you can see, it has started to crease a little, so I'm just going to wipe that away. So if there is any creasing around my mouth, then it might not only be this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. I feel like I've blabbered on enough. I have both the Sigma, what is this called? The Flat Top Kabuki F80 brush, because I saw a lot of people recommending to use this with a brush, but since I'm a beauty blender gal, I still have my beauty blender on hand just in case the brush doesn't work out. I guess I'll just do swipes. The color is like actually on point. I've also never used a stick foundation before. I don't know if that's too much. I only ever use liquid foundation, so this feels very foreign to me. So blending out very nicely. Oh, I also did prime my face. With just my usual primer. I think I used the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and then I used a smoothing primer by Estee Lauder on top. So right off the bat, this is going on very nicely. It's a really good shade match actually. It's very warm. I think it's a pretty good match. I'd say the coverage is about, it is pretty full coverage, but I can still sort of see my skin through it. So I'd say it's more like medium to full coverage. I feel like this is definitely a foundation that you could build up, but I do like the coverage of it. It is kind of coming off around my chin though, so I'm just gonna put a couple swipes here. So this foundation also doesn't really have that much product in it. I feel like the standard for foundations is 1 fluid ounce, and this one only has 0.25 ounces, which is very little. So there's a decent amount actually. This is making me really nervous. Okay, so that's like as much as you get. I feel like that could be finished really fast if you are someone that puts on a lot of this foundation. Okay, so that is one side of my face done. You can see how full coverage that really is. I feel like it's a perfect match. Like the way that it matches my neck is a little lighter, but honestly this much of my neck never really shows anyways. It's normally like that, so that is a very good shade match, and I feel like it still looks like my skin. Just making some weird ass design here right now, don't mind me. Going in with my beauty blender. This is damp, by the way, but not like soaking wet, and I'm just gonna pounce it and see how this blends. Wow. I feel like it's more full coverage with the beauty blender, which is odd because usually with the Beauty Blender, it's less coverage. Or maybe I wasn't supposed to swipe. Maybe I was supposed to stipple, but I don't know if you guys can tell. That looks like hella full coverage. Okay, so I honestly think I like the coverage of the Beauty Blender way better than I did with the brush. I feel like you can even just tell on camera that this side just looks super flawless and like skin-like, and this, like, it still looks super flawless, but not as flawless as this. I definitely really love how this foundation looks. It looks like my skin. I find a lot of the times with foundations, they make your face look very, the only word that's coming to mind is monotone. There's no dimension to the face. It takes away the dewiness, it takes away the natural glow, and I feel like this is how my skin looks without makeup on. Like, the glow is there everywhere that you see it, but it just looks more flawless. So I'm not surprisingly, I mean, it was expensive, so it had to be good, but I'm pleasantly surprised. It is a beautiful foundation right off the bat. Now I wonder if because it's a little more dewy and glowy that it might not last as long, but who knows? I mean, they do claim that it's a long-lasting foundation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. So I'm now back with my full face of makeup, and while I was applying my makeup, I really loved how the foundation looked. I feel like this is like the closest match I've ever gotten with one single foundation. Like, I haven't had to mix like this foundation at all to get my perfect shade, so I'm really happy with the shade I chose, first of all. Second of all, the finish looks absolutely gorgeous. I haven't sprayed my face or anything. I was thinking about it because I usually always spray my face, but I really wanted to just I really wanted to just test out the wear of this foundation alone without like a long wearing setting spray. So this is how it looks. I did add a little more glow just with highlights on my cheekbones and my nose, but everywhere else is just the natural glow, so like on my temples and everything. And I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. I did powder underneath my eyes and then around my smile lines, but everywhere else is not powdered. I didn't find that it skipped anywhere when I was applying my bronzer and my highlight and my contour. I feel like it looks really good. It is 3:12 p.m. right now, so I will just check back in a little later and we'll see how this foundation lasts. Okay guys, so this is the first check-in. It is now 6:38, so it's been just over like 3 hours. And this is how it held up. I think it looks really good. Like, I'm in love with how this foundation looks. Now, I haven't done any touch-ups, I haven't blotted or anything, but I have noticed like right over here, hopefully I can get close enough so that this camera like blurs out imperfections a lot. But as you can see over here, like there is a little bit of settling into the smile lines, but that could be both either the foundation or it could also be because of the color corrector. As you guys saw when I was just applying it, the color corrector was already sinking into my smile lines. That happens to me with like every foundation that I use, so I can't really say much about that. But there's nothing like breaking off from my nose. Like, a lot of the times foundations will separate on my nose, and there's no separation. My highlight and my contour and my everything is still on, and it just looks really good. So I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm about to head out to Tabuli to meet with my friend. So we're in the restaurant right now, and I'm here with Morgan over here. So what do you think of this foundation?
It looks really good. How long have you had it on for?
I've had it on since 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. now. So like only 3 hours because I got a late start to the day, but like I think it looks good. Yeah.
Do you have your like spray on?
I don't have spray at all. I didn't spray. I powdered underneath my eyes just to set the concealer, but like no powder anywhere else.
I'm very impressed.
It's good, right?
Yeah. It looks like you have that, like when that one time we went spinning, it looks like you have like
my spray. I know, it's my magic spray, guys. Whenever I spray that, nothing moves. We always made a joke that when we went to spin class last summer, I'd come out as if I never worked out at all.
Like there was like one bead of sweat like dripping down your face, but like flawless.
Yes.
So good.
Okay, so I'm happy she likes it, and I'll check in
at the end of the night.
Alright y'all, so I'm here for the final check-in of the night. It is now 11:44 p.m. and this is what the foundation looks like. As you can see, there is definite separation right over here. I really hope that the camera is picking that up, but that is some deep ass creasing. Now, I smile a lot, and I was smiling a lot because I was like eating and like, you know, enjoying the company of friends, and that's usually what happens, but I've never had a foundation crease that much in my smile line, so it might be because I really layered it around my mouth over here, so I don't really know. I'll have to play around with it, but other than right over here, I think the foundation everywhere else lasted amazingly. Like, even when I got back from eating, it looked actually really, really good. That was about with 6 hours of wear. I think just in the last 2 hours, I was like talking with a friend and like, I guess I was smiling a lot, so they definitely creased, but everywhere else it looks really good. I didn't blot or anything, and as I told you guys, I didn't set anywhere but under my eyes. So around my nose, like, it is a little shiny, but it's not any type of shine that I can't handle. So really the only complaint that I have is that my smile lines look disgusting, but I feel like I could probably make that work. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this foundation. If I were to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it around an 8 or an 8.5, which is pretty good. I feel like it definitely is a beautiful foundation. I will be testing it out a little more to see maybe if there's any way to decrease the amount of smile lines that happened for me. I mean, it didn't crease anywhere, like on my forehead, on my nose. That's usually the first place that foundations separate for me, and it looks amazing. Like, it didn't really wear off at all. I'm sorry, my lips look hella crusty too. I didn't even touch up my lips today. This is just the Sephora cream matte lip stain that I had on basically the entire day, so this kind of held up really nice too. But I think this foundation is worth it because it looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin, especially if you don't have problem with smile lines. I feel like you will absolutely love this. I still have yet to find a foundation that doesn't settle into my smile lines. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus one is pretty close, but other than that, I really do love the Hourglass foundation, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any foundation requests that you guys would like me to do, or any other products that you guys would like me to test out, then definitely let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!